New Jersey police chief accused of pooping on floor, spiking coffee with Viagra. A New Jersey police chief is being accused of creating a toxic and smelly work environment by defecating on the floors at the station, spiking officers' coffee with Viagra and Adderall, sticking a hypodermic needle into the penis of a subordinate, and more.
Yeah, that part was not included in the headline for some reason.
No, it
so
wasn't.
Wait, I have to ask, what is a subordinate again?
Someone who's under them.
So a coworker.
Yeah, someone who like in the hierarchy of things is below them. They're a subordinate.
I hope they explain. I don't know if they explain the hypodermic needle, but I need to know more about that specifically.
Yeah, we'll keep getting into it.
Yeah, keep
the
going,
disturbing allegations come from 5 officers from the North Bergen Police Department. Who submitted legal complaints this month, which TMZ obtained, to prepare to sue police chief Robert Farley, in relation to Chris, for discrimination, harassment, using racial slurs, retaliation, sexual misconduct, and violation of civil rights. The legal complaints obtained by TMZ. I'm sorry, this picture.
Wait, we need to talk about this picture here for a second. So, this is a picture of him. It explains it later. I don't know why they showed the photo first, but since it's on the screen, this is a picture of Chief Farley shaving his head on the desk of DC Corbariso. Which I don't know what does DC mean. Directing
district
chief. I don't know.
District commander. I don't know.
But it explains it later. But just so in case you're like, what is this fucking picture?
The legal complaints obtained by TMZ also accused Farley of exposing himself to the entire office while making inappropriate comments such as, "Hey, look, it's bigger than you thought, right?"
Pretty cool. And then we have this picture.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. So one of the docs specifies Chief Farley has, on several occasions, pulled his pants down and defecated on the floor in front of his entire office staff. In another instance, Farley allegedly defecated onto a trash can in front of 2 coworkers and left it there for days before finally agreeing to clean it up.
All right, I'll clean it up.
All right, fine.
I'll clean it up. I'll do it.
He is also accused of shaving his...
We gotta talk about this picture.
Oh, sorry.
We can't move on from this picture and just act like, okay. So this is a picture of one of the defecation incidents. It says Chief Farley's defecation.
Holy fuck.
This must have not been one of the worst ones because it's onto a... He politely did it onto a paper towel.
And he labeled it too. He made sure it was...
He wrote it on the paper towel.
Yeah.
Just so people would know. He's good at labeling
evidence.
Evidence. There you go. That's the word. And it's a little turd. It's just a little poop. It's not even a big one. So like, what's the big idea?
So he is also accused of shaving his body hair over work desks and repeatedly erupting in fits of rage, allegedly ripping a TV off a wall and smashing it, and smashing picture frames and throwing eggs. According to complaints. Holy shit, dude!
Throwing Easter eggs or brown eggs?
Well.
So this is the broken TV
glass.
Yeah. So
I'm really confused at what I'm looking at here. That's one of those can you identify one thing in this picture?
Oh, this next picture?
Oh, well, no, I'm not confused about this.
Oh, okay.
Farley is also accused of smearing ink on door handles, poking holes in coffee cups.
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. Poking holes in coffee cups, that's kind of funny. You can't act like that's not funny.
I mean, I think smearing ink on door handles is...
Ink on door handles is fucked up. That would piss me off. But that's because I don't like getting shit on my hands, literally and figuratively. But poking a hole in a coffee cup, that's a pretty good prank. That's a good
Well,
prank.
maybe he just thought it was April Fool's Day all day, every day.
He's a good boss. He loves to joke around. and by the way, he's a police officer.
And not only that, but he follows the law.
He follows it.
He worked his way up here. He's allowed to do these kinds of things, right?
Yeah.
This shit used to happen all the time in the 60s.
Where in
the 70s.
We got so woke. We got so woke all of a sudden. We can't... Oh, you can't shit on the floor anymore?
While we have like a dildo on the fucking screen.
Yeah.
Everybody just got so woke.
Everybody's got so woke.
In addition to creating a chaotic work environment, Oh, I'm sorry. There's more. Sorry.
Yeah.
Farley is also accused of smearing and sneaking dangerously hot peppers into coworkers' food. One complaint says he heated one such pepper-infused meal in a microwave, causing fumes so unbearable the fire department was called to vent the building.
Like, hey, Farley's at it again.
Again? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's
He put a
yep,
he
he's
put a whole
ghost pepper and a Carolina Reaper into my chili.
he put a
again.
Carolina Reaper into Maggie's Kraft macaroni,
And it smells.
and it's
I can't breathe.
we're actually outside of the building right now. We can't go back in there, and they're we did leave the inmates in there, however, the ones that are just in the holding cells, they're crying.
In addition to creating a chaotic work environment, one officer accuses Farley of harassing him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is just insane. In addition to creating a chaotic work environment, one officer accuses Farley of harassing him and his family at home with the delivery of inappropriate items, such as gay pride flags, dildos, and masturbation cream that his children saw. Farley
Why
has
is
been
children seeing it? That's supposed to show your children the prank.
Farley has been with the North Bergen Police Department for 26 years and was made chief in February 2024. I mean, God forbid a guy want to celebrate.
Yeah. It's a year-long celebration. Come on, everybody does that.
TMZ reached out to the township of North Bergen for comments. So far, no word back. However, a spokesperson has told multiple outlets that the township has full confidence in Chief Robert Farley's leadership and denies these false and outrageous allegations.
But yet 5 officers have come forward with it? What are we talking about? 5
And, like-
officers, not just like random people. And they have
And there's pictures.
There's pictures of them doing
That's-
all of this.
Yeah.
Also, this guy looks like a turd.
Yeah, he's a little cockeyed.
He looks like he came out sideways.
Woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
He didn't have his morning Cheerios, and that's why he.
Yeah,
This dildo
I
picture
mean-
is very confusing. Is that like on a fridge handle?
I think it is, yeah.
On a metal fridge.
Maybe a front door. I don't know. It looks like a fridge, though.
Oh, it could be on a front door. Yeah, because if his children saw it. Yeah, how do you explain that?
But
don't know.
I just can't get over the fact that he like was ordering stuff to this guy's house and was like, I know where you live, so I'm gonna order you. Like, I guess a pride flag is supposed to be
Yeah, well, to those guys,
offensive.
That's
I
peak
guess.
comedy. Is you're gay? I was talking about that with.
Give me a
with,
fucking break.
I was talking about that with someone. I won't say who. Someone you know very well. Because I was like, I've always found it so like the kind of joke I really hate, and I always find it really funny, is like super broy dudes are like overly touchy and are always like touching their friends and like smacking their friends' asses and like acting like they're gay with their friends because like maybe there's something deep down closeted in them that is. And it's always the most broy dudes, and I like cannot stand that. Like that is not funny in any way, shape, or form. It is like the most fucking annoying thing. And I knew so many people like that were like thought that was like peak comedy to them. I'm like, oh yeah, you're touching me.
Yeah,
again.
and it gets
That's
old
so
pretty
funny.
quick. It does get old pretty quick. I'm just thinking of people who in my life who I know have done that, and
And it's
it got
always like
very
frat
old.
dudes. It's like
Very trolly kind of humor.
yes.
You know, where it's
Yes.
like, oh, you're mad, you don't like getting touched by another
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, and then when you're like, dude, like fucking stop. They're like,
Knock
oh,
it off.
what, dude.
Oh God, gosh, I was just trying to be a friend.
Yeah. Oh, I just thought we were friends. I can't stand it, but it's such a like no surprise that cops are doing that.
I just can't get. I don't think I'll ever get out of that story. That story is actually out of the fucking wall.
It's nuts.
Do you think that do you think he ever wishes he could like pop out of a freaking wall and have a huge fucking cum shot?
Maybe. Do you think he wishes he could go into the septic tank, dive deep into it?
Yeah, actually, probably. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. I mean, I think there was a story from a while ago, and this was from Internet Today, one of my favorite shows that I watch. Shout out them. Shout out those guys. They live in LA too. I don't think they live very far from you. And
Tell them to come over.
I might have to. And there was this story of this guy in New Jersey who like kept going to the school's track and shitting on it. And they always made jokes about like how once you get like it's like one hit of that like morning cold air on your ass, you just fucking crave it. You just like they never stopped. And it ended up being like the superintendent or like the principal of the school district or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but it was funny because it was like a recurring character on their show, and it finally like came to a head. And but yeah, so I think that that's also one of the things with this is that if it was like he got one flavor of pooping in front of someone, and then he just couldn't stop doing it. He was like, "This is so fucking funny."
Yeah. And then exposing himself, like, it's bigger than yours. It's like, we were talking about a case.
Listen, I think it's all context, right? I mean, I say that to my buddies all the time.
Oh,
right?
yeah. The amount of times we've all been hanging out, and this guy whips his pecker right out, and he's like, see, it's bigger than yours.
And all my other friends do it, too. We're all like, it's bigger than you thought, right?
Yeah. And then I'm like, Gavin, we're talking about my dog dying.
Yeah, shit.
It didn't have anything to do with it. And you're like, yeah, but it's bigger than you thought.
But it is,
right?
It is pretty big, though, right?
Right? Tell me that. I need validation.